5 former police officers in the US plead not guilty to murdering the young black man Tyree Nichols last month. His mother demands justice.
I want each and every one of those police officers to be able to look me in the face. They haven't done that yet. They couldn't even do that today.
Anger rises over shoddy construction in Turkey as survivors ask why so many buildings that should have withstood the earthquakes collapsed.
In the civilized countries, earthquakes happen and people don't die. Unfortunately, in Turkey, these kind of earthquakes happen every 10 years and people die and they say it is a destiny. No, it is not a destiny.
The Ukrainian president urges world leaders gathered for a security conference in Munich to speed up their support for his country. A former security guard at the UK embassy in Berlin is sentenced to 13 years in prison for spying for Russia. And a Qatari consortium bids to buy Manchester United ahead of the deadline, which has just passed, meaning there are now 2 contenders.
A spy at the British Embassy in Berlin who sold secrets to Russia has been jailed for more than 13 years. The judge in London said David Smith, the former security guard, had wanted to damage the UK's interests. The prosecution told the court he was motivated by his support for President Putin and his hatred for Britain. Bulgarian police make 4 arrests after 18 migrants, including a child, were found dead in a truck. Play on how Finland became the computer gaming capital of the world. We have a special report from Helsinki.
6 people have been shot dead in Mississippi in the United States. The sheriff of Tate County says the killings were in various locations and a suspect is now in custody. The victims were all in the small community of Arkabulta. Police in the city of Karachi in Pakistan have retaken control of the headquarters hours after it was stormed by Pakistani Taliban militants. 7 people died in the attack. Some reports say that the attackers were wearing police uniforms. The Pakistani Taliban said that they did carry out the assault. Iran has seen its most widespread anti-government protests in weeks after crowds took to the streets of numerous cities, including the capital, Tehran. Video footage shows people chanting "Woman, Life, Freedom" and "Death to Khamenei," which is a reference to Iran's supreme leader. The protests mark the 40th day of mourning for 2 men who were executed on protest-related charges. Now, President Zelensky has called on Western allies to speed the delivery of weapons to Ukraine. Addressing world leaders who've gathered in Germany for the annual Munich Security Conference, he warned that dithering and delays also posed a threat to their country's security.